Alright, I don't know if this is going to be uploaded to my channel later, so I'm just going to start talking. I'm doing free tarot readings today. If anybody wants one, I'm doing those today. I've never gone live before on this channel, I don't think. I might have gone live once, like years and years ago, and nobody, or it just didn't end up working out, like technologically, so anyways. I am doing free tarot readings. Anybody wants one. So I don't know what that is. Doing free tarot readings. If you have any kind of question that you would want me to do a reading for you on, please put it in the chat, of course. Hi, I'm doing free tarot readings, so if you have any kind of question, you can comment it down below and I will do a free reading for you. Hi, I'm doing free tarot readings, so if you would like one, just please comment your question and I will do a free reading for you. Anybody wants a free reading, any kind of question or insight or guidance, hi. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm having a relaxing day today. Okay. How are they feeling about you? They are a Cancer and you're a Virgo. How are they feeling about you? Let me look at that for you. Okay, so we have the Emperor here. I'm going to pull a few more cards. There's something about your energy that's very strong, very sure of yourself. And so I feel like this person feels as if you are kind of in control of your life. And that is a attractive quality to them for sure. I don't know, I just get, excuse my language, but like badass vibes from you. What else? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Death card here. Now, don't be freaked out by the Death card coming in. So, with Knight of Cups, I feel like this is very much there's an innocent offer of love coming your way. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, their energy is a little bit softer than yours as far as just maybe their demeanor, or they're not as forward, I would say, as you would be in your life. And I think that this coming up is a perfect example of your person because they're a Cancer and this is the Knight of Cups, which is water, and Cancer is a water sign. And so I feel like there is a very pure offer of love coming from this person. And then we have the Death card though. There is a transformative process that needs to happen. So how this person feels about you, how do I explain this? It's almost as if they would have to completely transform their life in order to come forward with their feelings. It will bring about great change in their life. Big transformation. Okay. And then here we have this Page of Coins here. So this is a very innocent energy again. It's like an offer. So I feel like they're going to offer you something. And again, I feel like it's just, even if it's just like a friendship, they're going to be reaching out in a very genuine way. But something about you maybe intimidates them a little bit. Yeah. Hi. I'm just doing free tarot readings, so if anybody wants one, I'm doing that. I'm just gonna pull a, yeah. I'm gonna pull a oracle card for you now. And you know, like twin flame, I think there is some validity in, hello. I do think there is some validity in twin flames and kind of going through a transformative process. I will get to your question in just a minute. How does Michelle feel about me? I'll get to that next. But I do think there is a validity in the twin flame of kind of becoming your best self through the process of being together. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna asking me. So we have the affection card here, Sleeping Beauty. So that is a very good card to have. Excuse my dogs barking, guys. I don't know what's going on. Just give me a second. So we have the affection cards. They do feel a lot of affection for you, okay? All right, so... All right, so I hope that that helped, Sleeping Booty. That's what I see for you and how they feel about you. Now I'm going to... So Altruistic Ascension asks, how does Michelle feel about me? She's a girl that conspired with another girl to get me fired, but I'm so unbothered and happy. Okay, so let's look at the energy of this Michelle person and how they feel regarding you, okay? You're welcome, Sleeping Beauty. All right, so now I'm looking at how does Michelle feel about Altruistic Ascension? Why did they conspire? And then I will, Six of Swords, I will definitely get to your question here in a minute. Okay. So, this is the King of Cups here coming up for you, Altruistic Ascension. And it's interesting because this is somebody that's usually like emotionally in control of their feelings, but this almost, in this context, gives me somebody who's very detached from their emotions. So to me, the energy of this card is coming in reverse, which is the opposite of what it normally would mean, right? Let's see. Yes, and then you were saying they were so mean for no reason. Okay. There's a really strange detachment of emotion here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. So we just got the Four of Cups coming out, which is, again, that detachment of emotion. It's almost as if they're numb. So this Michelle person is numb. I don't get a overly malicious feeling from this person. It's almost as if they're emotionally detached, and so they're trying to feel like anything that they can, and so they're doing really messed up and mean things almost to like get a rise out of themselves, to get a reaction from themselves, which is very strange. And like, that's sadistic in its own way. It's like using other people's emotions to kind of feel something for themselves, which is very interesting. Oh, and we have the Devil card here. So to me, this is like an evil energy, but almost being trapped. This person, okay, let me see. I just want to focus on your question here. So I'm not making excuses for this Michelle person in any way, because this is it's very wrong what they did to you, but they feel, and I almost feel like this is the other girl that they conspired with here on the chains, but they almost feel compelled to do this by other forces. So I don't know if they're being influenced by other people, but it's not anything to do with you specifically on like a personal level, I don't feel like. Yeah, oh my gosh, this energy. We have the Five of Swords, so they were just being shitty to you to be shitty. They wanted to feel victorious in a way, but it was an empty victory for them with the Five of Swords here. Empty victory. I don't know if you're still here, Altruistic, but I'm just going to pull one last oracle card for you here. If you have any other questions about my reading, please drop them in here. But I don't know if you're still in the chat, so I'm just going to pull one last card here. You are? Okay. Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah, they're doing things, yes, for no reason. It's, Oh my gosh. And I do feel like, so we have the, yes, yeah. Which the devil card can evoke, like the jealousy, definitely. There's something else they are like a slave to, if you see here. So it could be jealousy or, but it's not something that, like, it's not like they were, how do I say this? It's not like they were looking specifically at your soul and wanting to torture you specifically or hurt you specifically. It's more of just their own kind of sadness and issues and lack of emotion in their life and wanting to feel something that caused them to do this. It wasn't like a personal vendetta. Okay. Yeah. So we have the happiness card coming out in reverse. Yeah. So they're not happy in their own lives. They're not happy in their own lives. Yes. Yeah. They're not happy. They weren't happy in their own lives. Let me see. I'm going to look at a few more tarot cards for you. Yeah, they wanted things for themselves. This is the Five of Swords. It's like they are doing things in a shitty manner in order to gather everything for themselves. Like if you see this card, you see that one person has all of the swords and the people in the background here have nothing. And so this person has hoarded everything for themselves. So that's the energy I'm getting about this Michelle person. Not happy. And people who are hurt other people, right? Yeah. And I think it's good that you have a good support system because that's what's going to get you through these bad times. And we have the Judgment card. And you know what? Yeah, I feel like their motivations were definitely that they were unhappy in their own lives. And so they kind of maybe wanted to see the world burn, right? Hi, Pink. But you know what? We have the Judgment card coming up. And so I do feel like they are going to answer for this injustice that they did to you. But I do feel like this is actually a call for you. I feel like, and I don't want to like negate your pain or, you know, tell you that what you're feeling is wrong, because I think that what they did is really messed up. But I feel like it, as cliche as it sounds, it happened for a reason, because I feel like from this experience, you're going to ascend into a better version of yourself. This is the card of like looking at the past, and when you're in a really good place and looking at all of the things that got you there, and it's almost like this is going to be a pivotal moment in your life of something that you wouldn't have ever had happen to you if this hadn't happened. So like having a really good life. Yeah. Also, I feel like this was an impulsive decision. As much as they kind of conspired and everything, they didn't think it through fully as well. They did not think it through fully as well. But yeah, as far as like why they did this to you, it was for selfish reasons. They wanted to hoard things for themselves, and they didn't want to see other people succeeding in life, because they feel empty and lost in theirs. So I hope that helped. Let's see. Is Six of Swords Tarot still here? Yes, I'm doing free tarot readings, so if you guys have a question. Okay, yes, Six of Swords. All right, so I'm going to do your reading now. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to do Six of Swords Tarot here. So you're asking, looking for guidance on the housing market. I've lost a few properties to all cash offers. Prices keep going up. Any chance I will buy a property this year, or any guidance if you should wait? And then you're saying, I'm trusting the the divine timing on the property, but curious. I don't have to move right now, but I want to invest my money and make a good decision financially. So let's see. Are you going to buy a property this year, or should you wait? I'm just going to shuffle the deck to get clear energy here. I know the housing market's really like crazy right now. It's not cool. All right, so those of you who've commented questions, I will get to yours in just a few moments. I'm going to be reading for Six of Swords Tarot here and looking into the housing market. So okay, so we have the Six of Swords, or Six of Cups here, and the Four of Swords here. So the Four of Swords is really sticking out to me as kind of a pausing card, resting, waiting. But we also have the Six of Cups here, which is coming up, which represents childhood and innocence and the past. So I don't know why the past is coming up for this reading. I almost feel like, I don't know if, for some reason, it's making me think of like a home that reminded you of your childhood home, or even the background of this is like a yellow house. So that's also a sign. So if you see a yellow house in your search, I feel like that is definitely a good sign of something to look into. Let's see. And yeah, I don't know if like you have a family or you're thinking of starting a family in this home, but for family is something that I think I love. Yeah, taking a break from looking. Yeah, I think that a home, even if it's not, you know, you don't want to start a family or have a family in this house, or you don't have a family in the house, looking for a house that has like multiple rooms for those possibilities. And then we have this the Six of Pentacles coming up. So this is like generosity, but I also think this is an energy exchange. Like I think that, and I love that you said you were trusting the divine timing. I think this card for me always represents karma and things like that, and getting what you deserve, and what you put out is going to come back to you tenfold. And so I think that I'm going to try to pinpoint the timing a little bit more for you, but I do think that the perfect house is coming. Yeah. So we have the Two of Pentacles coming up now. So I feel like, again, there needs to be some more priority on money and things like that, saving. I don't think that it's the right time right now to make a purchase. If the opportunity arises, of course, I feel like you will know. Everything's gonna, there's been like this juggling, I feel like. It's been like back and forth. Like, it's kind of almost whiplash with like the houses and like making, you know, losing to cash offers and things like that. And I feel like things are definitely going to even out. And so when that timing comes, it's going to feel very balanced, right? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, which both things are like that balancing, right? And so I feel like when the time comes, it's almost going to be like everything's going to fall into line perfectly. You're not going to have any red flags or anything where you feel like things are, you know, out of whack in that way. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like, again, this is, to me, waiting to make that offer. And yeah, I would say focus your time on, you know, maybe saving more money or looking at your finances and moving things around in order to save more money and things like that. But I definitely get the wait, stop and wait energy here. Because I just think the timing is not right now. And that's why it almost feels like nothing is working out, because the timing is not right now. Yeah. We have the Hanged Man here. Yeah. Yes. And it will be when it's time. We have the Hanged Man, which is literally like the stop and wait card, where you're kind of stuck and you can't do anything. Yeah. So I'm going to end it off with this, which is like stopping, looking at things a little bit differently, and a change of perspective. And you know what? I feel like by the time that, you know, this is all supposed to work out, that things, I don't know, what you're looking for or your priorities might change a little bit. And so, yeah, that's why it's not working out right now. Yes. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. Let me see who's next here. Let's see. Okay, so Mystic Enchantress. How is Crystal feeling about N after the truth about her was revealed? Let's see. How is Crystal feeling about N after the truth? You're welcome, Six of Swords Tarot. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Mystic Enchantress, you are next. So just give me a moment here. Give me a moment here to get the energy kind of cleansed in here and reset with my deck. This is really fun. I love doing, this is the first time that I've done live readings. Okay. And bullied you. Okay, so you want to know how Crystal feels about N after they found out the truth. And I'm guessing the truth is something to do with them bullying you and things like that. How is Crystal feeling about N? Okay. Okay. So we have the World coming up, which is an ending. Okay, Crystal. So Crystal knows the truth, and you want to know how Crystal feels about N now. So the World coming up is an ending. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like N, whoever this N person is almost holding their cards close to their chest, which just means that they're not wanting to reveal everything right now as far as their feelings and what they want to do next now that they know this truth. So this is kind of keeping things quiet. I feel like they are ruminating on their feelings. And then we have the World here, though, which is an ending. I feel like they might want to end the relationship now that they know that things aren't what they seemed. But yeah, for some reason, Crystal's feelings are very close to their chest right now. They're keeping things very much to themselves. We have... That's funny. We have... The Knight of Cups keeps coming out for readings. I do feel like there's still maybe a loyalty there. Okay, so with this context, I feel like... Okay. I feel like N has a way of, with this Knight of Cups, I feel like this is honestly talking about that silver tongue, which is like somebody who can talk themselves into any situation, out of any situation. You know, this is somebody that can be a little fickle, a little bit shallow, and they might make proclamations that they don't truly feel. So I feel like You know, when I think of the Knight of Cups, sometimes I think about the Knight of Cups as like a Romeo and Juliet situation, how Romeo kind of was in love with one girl and then, you know, he quickly switched to Juliet. So the reason that's coming up for me is I feel like this N person, they're very like back and forth and almost like a two-faced energy for sure. The devil again. I do feel like maybe there is some, it might be hard for Crystal to choose though between the two of you guys as far as like who they trust, just because they might feel a little bit overwhelmed. Hi, K-Talks. If you want a reading, just put your question down below, and then once I get to you, I have I think I have like one more in front of you, but once I get to you, I'll ask if you're still here, and then I'll do the reading for you. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there is definitely like, and you see these two people here. And so I feel like the happiness, the kind of, the veil has been lifted for sure. Now they see the truth now. I think Crystal does see the truth, and the kind of happy facade that was going on is definitely over now. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. So I feel like Crystal's definitely like biding her time, sorting through her emotions, because I do feel like she has a lot of emotions around this situation. But she is a compassionate, loving person, and I think that she will see the truth. This is somebody who is very intuitive as well. So whatever the truth may be is what will come forth to her. And then I think she'll be able to, but she needs to sort through her feelings right now. Pull a card here. How does Crystal feel about N? Yeah. So the affection card is coming up in reverse. And then we also have the emotion card. So she is working through her emotions right now. So she no longer feels the love and affection and things that, or like friendship or whatever it is towards this N person that she did in the past, or they did in the past. And now she's sorting through her emotions to cope with it. But the affection's gone, the trust is gone. So I hope that that helps you, Mystic Enchantress. Okay, so who's next? Is... Okay. So the next one is Payush 26. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I got bad grades in my exam, and today I'm going to school. My teacher will ask for my result in front of all the class, and my friends got very good grades, so can you please help me? They all judge me. Are you still here? Are you still here for your reading? I'm just waiting to see if they're still here. If not, I'm going to move on to the next person. And then, let's see. No, I don't think they're still here, but let me see. Is pink? Okay, wait. Let's see. I think green is next. Will Jay like me in the future? Is green still here? Is the person green still here? Pink's here? Okay, so I'll get... So I know that you're here. Okay. So I'm not seeing green or Payush, so I'm going to move on to Pink's question here. What are Garvet's feelings for me? What are Garvet's, is that how you say it, Garvet? And they're Virgo. What are their feelings for you? And then I'll get on to you, K-Talks, after I do Pink's reading. So you'll be up next. Okay. So, what is Garvet's feelings for you? Just gonna shuffle a little bit here. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, pink. What are Garvet's feelings? Hi. Okay, so for some reason they are biding their time. They're waiting for some reason. So I'm going to dig some more into that. Justice. And then we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups coming up again. So, what are their feelings for you? There's a truth. Okay. So, for some reason, this saying is coming out to me. It's things aren't always what they seem. So the story is deeper than what first meets the eye. And this person to me seems like somebody who's very deep into their own thoughts all the time, very introspective, which means that they're constantly looking at things and feeling things deeply within them that they don't often share with others. And I love that Justice is coming up. It's like the truth card. So the truth will come out either way. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming up again, which is funny because that's also a card that came up recently. So I feel like there's something about you that almost, and then we also have the Page of Wands. There's something about you that almost kind of puzzles them or intrigues them in a way that like they're not used to. Like something about your personality or how you are is very interesting to them. It gives them something to think about, for sure. Pull oracle cards here. And it's funny because you say mixed signals, and I do definitely see some mixed signals. We have energy coming up. There's something about your energy that almost like scares them away a little bit. And so like, yeah, with the Hanged Man coming up, trust. With the Hanged Man coming up, I feel like they almost were in like a paralyzing, like, I don't know how to explain this. I feel something with their past that is causing them to not know how to act in relationships and like interacting with people. They have this lack of trust with people. It's not anything to do with you. It's like their own traumas and things that have caused them to have an issue with how they interact in their life. With the, you know, the Seven of Swords sometimes can be about, you know, sneakiness and, you know, cheating and going behind people's backs and things. I don't know if that is accurate for this person. I do feel like, though, that the whole story is not, there's something else here that's not being revealed yet, for sure. Yeah. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here. And I'm going to say this, but I feel like you Okay, so that's why that Seven of Swords is coming up. So, and there's also like a naive energy here, like a childish energy. But this is your energy, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that is abundant, deserves the world. Queen of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, in tune with their emotions. And so I feel like the ghosting here was done for a good reason, okay? And you said that they were a Virgo, and we have the Virgo sign on this card, right? You said they were a Virgo, I believe. Yeah. And yeah, it's there's something a little bit off about their energy. Okay. Yeah. They need to work through their own emotions. They're feeling a little bit yeah, this person's hoodie says over it on it. But I also feel like you're over it. I think you're done. You're over it. I see you much better off without this person, though. Like, I see you very much on your queen energy. It doesn't have to be that. I don't know if you identify as female or not, but it's like being in your own power, feeling empowered, feeling like you can have the power over your own life and happiness. And somebody who is going back and forth, which the Justice card is sometimes like about balance and things like that. And if there's a lack of that balance, then it can throw other people off, and you don't necessarily need that in your life, right? All right. We have the Two of Cups and Three of Cups. Okay. So this is coming up for me. And Three of Cups to me is like focusing on your friends, going out, having fun, and celebrating with your friends. Getting your mind off of this person, getting out of that toxic energy that has been swirling around you. And then I see Two of Cups, okay? So this is coming up to me as a symbol of do not settle for less than what you're worth, okay? So that is somebody who's going to give as much as you give. And if they do not give as much as you give, then that's not the person for you. This is a soulmate card, and I think that your soulmate is coming up for you at the end of this situation, but it has to be cut off completely. I'm gonna pull one more closing card. Yes, if you would like a reading, I'm doing them for free. I think I'm going to just I have one, and then I'm probably going to do one or two more. So if you have a question, just ask. Okay. Just ask it, and then I will get to you. If I don't, then I'll be doing this more often as well. But we have clarity. So I think that you see things clearer now than you ever have before. Is this a Virgo card as well? Yeah. Yeah. I think you have gotten clarity, and even the fact that you are recognizing that you can't figure him out and that things are not, working out is definitely a good sign. And things are going to work out for you in a better way. But I think that this energy is definitely toxic and not healthy for you. So that's just that. All right. So next up I have K-Talks. Are you still here? So I can do your reading. My heart is really feeling for you. Yes, you're welcome, Pink. Is K-Talk still here? I would love to do your reading for you. Awesome. Okay. So you were saying pregnant after a miscarriage last year, been stressing emotionally, physically, and financially. I know that's not good for baby. Will ease come to me soon? Will things get easier and more smooth? And I just want to say that I've personally been going through fertility issues myself, so my heart feels for you, and I totally understand exactly like what you're going through. Will ease come to you soon? Will things get more smooth? Thank you, Pink. You have a good rest of your day. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at these cards and seeing what's coming out here. So, I do think things are going to slow down. And I think this card, so we have the Ten of Swords coming up here, which is definitely your energy for sure. You almost feel overwhelmed by all of your thoughts and your emotions. And I love this image of this card because this girl is just kind of on her phone scrolling, you know, probably acting like everything is fine, but on the inside, things are swirling. Things are feeling as if they are ending. And usually this energy is a lot more dramatic. Like we react to this energy a lot more dramatically than it actually is in reality. Anxiety, yeah. And this is rock bottom energy as well. It's feeling as if it's the end of the world, like things can't get any worse. This is the worst it can get right now. And I want you to know that once you hit rock bottom, once you're in this very like bottomless pit, once you hit that space, then the only place that you can go from there is upwards. And so, and then, I don't know, for some reason this is coming to me to tell you about like scrolling and constantly looking at things. Yeah. Constantly looking at things online or other people's opinions. Definitely, I feel like it's affecting you in a way. And then, so for the reason that the Knight of Swords is coming up in reverse to me is I feel like things need to slow down within you, right? So, because you're saying physically, emotionally, financially, things are just like going crazy around you. And so the way to make those not seem as bad is to have an inner temple. I feel like I'm behind in life or something. Yeah, because there's something, so there needs to be an inner sanctuary within yourself that you can go to when the outside forces, because I feel like there's sometimes we cannot have control over outside forces, right? But if we can have an inner temple that we go to that is a sanctuary for us, that we can maybe, I don't know if you've tried meditation or deep breathing and things like that, and that seems maybe a little bit, you know, I don't know if that seems like something you'd be able to do. Yes, rest, for sure. I do think that there needs to be rest, but even just taking like deep breathing and focusing on calm. Yes. And you know what? I do have Pentacles cards coming up that I'm going to talk about here now. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So this to me is about saving. I do feel like you'll be able to save. You know, it's about hoarding resources, but in like when you're having financial difficulty, I do think that this is a good sign that you'll be able to start saving more. Okay. And we have the King of Pentacles coming up, and this is a card of abundance in the financial areas. Okay. And also we have the King of Cups, which is abundance in the emotional. Okay. So I do think that peace is going to come to you. And I get it. It's hard for me to sit still too. You do have your husband. Do you ever ask for help? I do feel like you need to ask for help when you need it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I do. So I just want to say this. The Queen of Cups is coming up. And, you know, this energy has been showing up in all of the readings, but I feel like you just intuitively knowing that maybe the environment that you're in is possibly affecting your baby. I think that you'll be such a great mom. This is like mom energy of emotionally available for people. You're always emotionally available for people and never emotionally available like for yourself, I feel like. This is very much the energy of somebody who gives and doesn't always ask for anything in return. Eight of Cups is coming up, so I feel like you need to leave things behind that are no longer serving you in life. For sure. There are things that you need to let go of. All right, I gotta go, but I'll be right back on. I'm so sorry, you guys.